welcome back to Subway Friday Football Fever. Herald-Tribune columnist Doug Fernandez. Let's dive right in. Huge night. Palmetto gets a big win at Southeast. Tigers are in the playoff. Seminoles are out.
You know, you got to hand it to Palmetto, coming off a very, very tough loss last week against Manatee, which really didn't mean anything except that mythical Manatee County Championship. Hold Southeast to 67 yards rushing on 27 carries. Good for them. They could make a lot of headway in the state playoffs.
I mean, I could see Palmetto making a deep run. We're talking about state semifinal run. It's not out of the realm of possibility in my mind.
No, they're facing the loser of I think tonight, the Auburndale Lake Wales game. Auburndale's only had 2 wins, both of them in district, so that should be an easy. If they meet, that should be an easy first-round win for the Tigers.
Let's say a quick congratulations to Lakewood Ranch. It appears that they're in the playoffs. They're going to play Manatee next week, and Manatee hasn't been tested tonight at Sarasota. Just really not tested at all. The starters only play the first half.
They got up to a 49-0 lead. You know, Sarasota coming off that big win against Riverview last week. I talked to Coach Ed Volz. It's clear that you got to use games like this as a measuring stick. Clearly, they're not even in the same galaxy as Manatee yet.
I think Sarasota has some nice pieces coming back next year. Marlon Mack is just a sophomore running back, and Mac Dancer is a good receiver. They got the one quarterback, he's a junior. They have some decent pieces for next year.
They have some decent pieces. The problem is they don't have enough, and I think we've talked about it before. There's a certain mentality when you get outside of Sarasota County, whether it's blue collar, I'll hit you harder than you'll hit me. They don't quite have that in the Sarasota area that you see maybe in Charlotte and in Manatee County.
And speaking of Charlotte, Charlotte gets the big win over Port Charlotte. Charlotte wins the district. It seems like all that stuff that went on this week with the 2 kids getting kicked off the team because of the Halloween stuff gone wrong, it doesn't even bother the Tarpons. They cruise to a district title. They will once again look to be making another deep run into the playoffs.
They have that focus no matter what happens, that the good teams, Manatees, the Palmettos have, they're able to dismiss everything and focus on the game.
Interesting night of high school football. Thanks very much, Doug Fernandez, Herald-Tribune columnist. You can read his story tomorrow about Manatee at Sarasota. Also, go to htpreps.com for a complete wrap-up of all of tonight's action. Meanwhile, that'll do it for this edition of Subway Friday Football Fever. There is more local news and weather just ahead. Stay with us.